sensible here was the fact that, okay, again, it's called Keep Watching the Skies, American Science Fiction Films of the 50s, okay, or movies of the 50s. The first time I ever opened the book up, I just sort of flopped it open at random, and the page fell open to a movie called The Manster. Now, The Manster is a science fiction movie, but nothing comes from the skies in it, and it was made in 1962 in Japan. So I'm not sure it really qualifies for inclusion in a book called Keep Watching the Skies, American Science Fiction Movies of the 50s. Maybe they needed a little broader title there, but that's not really the thing that struck me as particularly not being sensible. Here's the big thing, is on the back cover. And again, we need a close-up to give you a good look at the back cover. See, there's a picture here. You see that picture? Here's a man. This is the man who wrote the book. And this is a robot. This is Robbie the Robot. And the caption down the side of the book here says, Bill Warren, write, with Robbie the Robot. Now my question is, was it really necessary to put the word write in parentheses in there as though anybody was going to look at that picture and think, gee, I've never seen a picture of Bill Warren. I have no way of knowing which of these two individuals is a man named Bill Warren and which one would be named Robbie the Robot. I can't tell. How do I know which one is Bill Warren and which one is Robbie the Robot? Well, heaven knows you could never figure that out for yourself. So somebody who laid out the cover design for the book cleverly included the word write in parentheses to make it clear to all of us which of these two is, yeah, you see what I'm saying. Okay, and another thing here that I wanted to bring to your attention, you're going to think now that I printed this up as a prop, as a joke or something, but no, this is not a comedy prop. This is an actual advertisement that I actually cut out of an actual newspaper. It's a Halloween ad, okay? Can you see that? It's a Halloween ad, and it says right there, B96 presents the Midwest's largest Hades haunted house. See, it's for the haunted house, not the haunted house, which everybody has at Halloween. Apparently the big game this time, the big thrill, was in trying to find the haunted house. My question is, how could you work at a newspaper and not notice a thing like... Anyway, that's the way the ad came out. It's the haunted... Okay, that's all I have to say about that. So that caption better not come up again. I only wanted that at the beginning. So that concludes tonight's presentation of things that don't seem sensible. No caption.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you. Will you stand and feed you to the hounds of hell that belittle and entertain me at the same spot? Your blood flowing all over this snow would do everybody well.
I know you'd love that, Chuckles.
You're right,
but
I would.
Know something? I'd love you to be back up with everybody else with me.
What makes you think I want to go back up there with those jobbers and week after week entertain the lonely state of Rhode Island? Maybe I like entertaining the dead. Maybe the dead's jester likes me entertaining them.
I could bring back every one of these people.
You don't want to bring back Henry and Roe too. Trust me, there'd be a lot of mess going around. Henry's a great guy. He does some really cool things, but ice pick. It's awesome.
But I can bring everybody back if you wanted to.
I don't want to. I don't want to come back. Nurse Misery and Deadly Dan, they did the right thing.
Nurse Misery is nothing. She is nothing but a two-bit little wannabe witch. She doesn't know how to do anything.
This may be true, but she did kill me. And that death was a release from this mortal planet, which you tend to dwell on still. I can still hear your heartbeat.
Do you understand you're not really dead? They did not do anything properly. I have your heart.
How can this be? No can see me from here to end. I've tried pushing the kids off the bike as they go by here. The hunters I've scared out of here. No one can see me, so therefore I must be dead. There is
You
no other
are in purgatory. You are not up there and you're not down there. You're floating in between. Do you understand that?
I do understand the coldness. I do understand purgatory. It's a crowded area. A lot of people have a lot of unfinished business. However, much like high school, I don't intend to finish my business. I'm one of those jobbers and proud of it.
Do you want to get rid of Nurse Misery? Do you want to get rid of Deadly Dan?
Oh, as much as I'd like my revenge and to kill the two of them, there is one person that is peripheral to this death that exceeds to both of them by miles. You see, my brother Chuck D. Clown is at home right now, celebrating upon the death, the news that Dorky gave him that Chuckles the Clown is dead. He can take all my glory, he can have it. He can deal with these mortals. He can have that. He can have Nurse Misery, he can have Deadly Dan. Trust me, I would give Deadly Dan, we won't go there, I'd give him to just about anybody that asked. I don't want to come back. The cold of this snow forever through my blood is what I was meant to be. The warmth in the air of a summer July, now that is just disgusting.
That's why they have air conditioning now.
Really, because in the insane asylum that I was in, they never had air conditioning.
They were just too cheap.
Which reminds me, how can you hold chains on a man that's neither dead nor alive, but yet they shackled me to this building with a little spell that kept me caught there, so I can be neither gone or there. I was their puppet to play their games, and I don't like their games.
I know you don't. But the thing is, I know you want revenge back. I know you want that. I can feel it in you.
Even if I could get my revenge, even if I could, the good old Grimmy boy has not let me out of here for a couple months, and I have tried. I have tried everything from giving that man wedgies to tying his 3,000-year-old shoes together.
That ain't gonna help you nothing, honey.
No, it doesn't. Somehow I still end up in Henry's coffin every time I do that. Man,
I have control of all of this.
Henry is not looking so good for a dead man. Those years have not done him well.
I don't look bad for being 4,000 years old, I think. But you know something?
Where were you those 4,000 years that I've been tortured? Why do you suddenly appear to bring me back? Is there some vengeance you want against these two that you're using me for? Is there some vengeance you want me to do to this planet that you are using me for? I've done my time.
We can help each other.
How may I help you? You seem to need me back on the other end.
Yes.
How?
Nurse Misery.
Killing her would be a pleasure, trust me. It's almost kind of like that dude that used to choke himself out and bring it back to. That guy's great, man. I saw him walking around here, too.
I saw him when I walked in, when I finally picked up on your aura. After these months I've been trying to find you. And I'm like, there's one place I didn't check yet. And I walked in, and I felt you.
She was smart. She knew that this place is no longer visited by the mortals. The cops don't come here to look for me. No one would come here to look for me in the first place. I'm an evil clown. I've done some really, really bad things that I am so proud of.
I know you are.
What? You want me to kill Miss Misery? Is this your plan? You want to bring me back like a marionette to slaughter? And what do I get out of this? Oh, big deal, I'm back on the land of the mortals. I like it here. I can build snowman and entertain the ghost. I can juggle the snowballs and entertain the dead around here.
Do you want your freedom?
Freedom, that is an overestimated world. There is no one that is free to this planet, trust me. The man downstairs, Louis Cypher, his friend, said I would never be free. I will be always indentured to someone. This is a release from the man downstairs.
Would you rather be controlled by Nurse Misery or someone who knows what the heck they're doing?
I would rather not be controlled. I will learn. I will do this favor for you. When this favor is done, You will break that release that she has on me so that I can come and go as I please. See, I want to get on that West Coast more than anything, but there are borders and things stopping me. He came here and I had him within my hand to slaughter him. He escaped. However, you were releasing my bonds. The younger brother, he will not escape. I will murder him. I will kill your Nurse Misery and your little dog, Deadly Dan, too. I had to steal that one. If you release my bonds from this in-between, being stuck there and not being able to leave to here. Allow me to get to the other side and get my revenge. And I will go on my merry way. And your Nurse Misery, which I still don't know why you have such a vengeance for her, shall be dead.
Do you really want to know why?
Oh, I think that people want to know why. It's quite hard how 50 years of paranormal history, you're actually able to catch a ghost on camera. The heck with you, ghost hunters! Just a little better. Yes, tell us, why do you want her to die?
She is the
Red.
quote-unquote good twin.
You have a twin. She is related to you.
Yes.
Oh, this could be good. But as you can see, I cannot leave into the mortal world. I am bound here. You have to do your magic and allow the Reaper to allow me to escape.
That's easy.
But no, controlling the Reaper is
I
not.
can control the Reaper. You don't understand. I can control everything here.
Control the Reaper. The Grim Reaper himself, the real Grim Reaper, not the guy that shows up with the pot belly and the mask on. You can control this man.
Yes.
Entertain this thought and entertain me, and we have a deal. We have a deal. We shall do this.